From the smoke in the air, it looks like the settlers have arrived. Hey guys, 39 Camper, and this is a pre-look at this year's Mikes Mountain Man Rendezvous. It's going to be a pretty big one. Going to have some Native Americans back here, and got a big cannon to set off, and it's just going to be a all-around great time. So let's just do a pre-walk around and look, give you guys a little teaser of what's going to go on this weekend. Everybody should be arriving today and getting set up. They're going to have the vehicles back here just to haul their stuff back and then back out. And then for the event, there's going to be no modern stuff. Everything's going to be in period. So let's walk over here first. Mike's got some setups for throwing tomahawks and hatchets. We have you know, of course, Mike's cabin you guys seen. And then I'm not sure where the Native Americans are gonna set up, but I think over in this area, because they want to have a reenactment. And so I think they're gonna set up teepees over here. This is gonna be really cool. So of course, you got the little, Mike's got his little graveyard here. You got a little wigwam area here, and then this little setup right here. I think I'm going to stay in here tonight. This is just setup night tonight. Tomorrow's going to be actual reenactment. So I won't stay tomorrow. I gotta work on Sunday, so I'm just gonna come and film tomorrow. Got our outhouse here. Got the main fort. You got Norm and Mike over here. Just waiting for people to show up. Got the big fire pit. Mike's gonna show us a look at this cannon. And you said the cannon itself's period?
Yeah. It's a mountain howitzer.
Mountain howitzer.
Yeah.
Norm already had him some bacon and eggs on this cool little...
Yeah.
What do they call this?
A blazer?
A blazer.
Yeah.
It's got this little trivet over here that goes up so you don't have the heat on there. Norm is set up in the blockhouse here. There's a wood stove and all that up there, cots. And then looks like this was storage area, but looks like he made a little bunk down here too. Sunday they're going to have a sermon. They're going to have a preacher back here in period time clothes, and I'm going to have to find somebody to film some of that, because I got to work on Sunday. But this is the main fire pit, and they always cook a big stew or something in a big pot. All this stuff will be covered up and hidden. Not tonight, not the setup night, but the tomorrow when they do the reenactment, there won't be anything out here that's looks modern. Put their drinks in the cups and everything like that. Of course, you've seen the inside of Mike's cabin here. It's got the wood stove. He's got 3 bunks in here. So we got the fur trapper.
I want to get one that's more my size up off the ground. And then again, I like the slat chairs too, the drunk man chairs. Just flip them over, you got a recliner right there. Just pretty good for me.
So this is fur trapping camp?
Yes.
You guys do Civil War or anything like that, or?
I cover everything from pre-Culloden, Scottish to Civil War.
Okay. This is a pretty amazing thing. I really like this with a canoe in the back. Awesome. What about you guys? What do you guys do just Pioneer, or do you do
French
Civil
and
War?
Indian War. Maybe Culloden on the other side of the pond.
Okay.
Some Scottish Highland stuff, and I've done it for good, yeah, 30 years.
30 years. What about you? How long have you been?
25 years.
25 years. That's awesome.
Mostly on.
That's
Off
awesome.
and on, but
Yeah.
All right, so this is John's setup. John, what do you call this camp?
Trader's Fair.
Trader's Fair.
I will trade these furs for squaws.
So for squaws, huh?
We look for squaws.
How long have you been reenacting?
Actually, only about 4 years.
About 4 years?
So,
Every time you come out, though, you do an excellent job, though.
thank you. Yeah, it's more. We gather something every year.
That's awesome.
Thanks to our buddy Norm.
All right. All right, then we got Norm.
Not
Wait.
Norm from Cheers, but
Yeah. He's staying up in the blockhouse up here. And how long have you been reenacting, Norm?
Since about 1970.
1970.
Yeah.
Really? What is your theme? Do you do like all sorts of different
Oh yeah. But my favorite would be a French Canadian
French Canadian?
fur trapper.
Fur trapper, yeah. I think that's my favorite too. You know. Do you do any Civil War stuff?
Yes, I did Civil War for about 13 years in between, so I enjoyed that, and I left living history. So go from there.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right, so here's our Native American side of our reenactment here. Let's start out. How long have you guys been reenacting?
This is our first.
This is your first?
Right.
This is awesome.
I met Mike at our tribal store, and he asked us to come out and do this, and we said, sure, we do it.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys will have a good time.
We're looking forward to it.
Do you guys have a traditional garb and everything like that?
We brought quite a bit.
Okay.
We didn't bring a whole lot because it's awful hot.
And then what tribe or what?
Chickamauga Cherokee, Thunderbolt, Chickamauga Cherokee.
Where is that out of?
Indiana.
Indiana? Okay.
We're originally out of southeastern Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Say everybody's name, but thank you for coming. And we're going to have fun this weekend, but we're going to have safety. Thanks for everybody for coming. We're going to open it up this way.
Yeah.
fire in the hole.
There goes the mosquito.
Hey! Hey! There goes $12.50.
Can you tell us a little history on cannons like this?
Well, this is what's referred to as a mountain howitzer. Fires about an 11-pound. This one particularly probably fires an 11-pound projectile with 1 pound of powder. It was usually dragged around by some light cavalry and infantry where they couldn't put the big guns.
So that was considered a smaller cannon.
This is small, yeah.
Yeah.
There were some that were smaller than this. There was one called the Confederate mountain rifle, which was on a carriage about this size, and it had a bronze or brass barrel. Then there was one called the Hughes gun, which was a breech loader, and those guns had about a 1 3/4, 2-inch bore.
What era do you think this went to?
Well, I'm not sure about this. It's got a date of 1861 on it, but it's a reproduction, so
The barrel is, or the whole
the
thing?
whole thing is.
The whole thing? Okay. So,
Now the artillery battery I belong to is Robinson's battery, and we have a reproduction 20-pound parrot. That's a 10-pound shot. That's a rifled gun with 2 pounds of powder, and we have an original bronze 1861 smooth bore 6-pounder.
that's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Sir, what's that strange device you're carrying in your hand right there? Looks like some kind of a weapon.
He's always been a sucker for the lighter color. Always. Give me a choice.
Indians! Come on! Come on! Hurry up!
Fall back! Fall back!